it was definitely a extra dangerous time to play against Everton. I think because they did have a bounce that I expected it, and they did, and they've got good players. They've got some good players. They've invested a lot here and have good players. That's why people are sort of talking a lot about their league position. So I was aware, the players were aware, but practically you have to deal with it. Work. I mean, we had it nice. We were winning games. This is the Premier League. We went to City, played pretty well, lost a game. But then the 2 games since then are signs of where we need to get better, because we played 2 teams that have been having a tough time, and we've allowed the games to go away from us for different reasons, and they're big lessons for us.
I think they're a credit to the football club, to be honest. Yeah, really a great reaction, one that we were looking for and hoping for. You never can tell, but I thought they really, to a man, were colossus. Just what I looked, probably, to be honest, very emotional, exciting. Nervous, making sure you got your team in a good shape. Very difficult to get the information on because of the atmosphere. It was unbelievable. But yeah, I think I couldn't have dreamt it any better. I don't know if I could go through this again, to be honest. I need to get my fitness up. That's for sure. The way I was running up and down the touchline. Look, it was just one game at a time for me. That was it. I got asked to come in and step in for Everton. I would never ever turn down Everton Football Club. But I'm realistic as well. It was the game. I'm made up. I'm delighted for the fans. 3 points. It's massive for us. Yeah, I think they want managers to be passionate, don't they? I think that's a big thing. Body language. Get the fans on side. We're a family club. We want to do the best we possibly can for the club, and I think the players did that. Look, it was as far as it was the one game. And nobody can ever take it away from me, can they? And the players were unbelievable. It was their day. Well, if they want me to assist them, it's perfectly well. It's not about me. It's about Everton. It's about the fans and Everton. That's what it means to me. It's not about me. Everybody knows that at this football club. I will support every single manager. I want Everton to win games at football. And if we bring in one of the best managers in the world, what a fantastic experience that is for me to try and work alongside them. But of course, that'll be down to him.
The game seemed to hinge on Nathan's injury. As you say, to that point, we'd looked relatively solid. We were in the game. We were a threat at different moments in the match. But he gets his injury and we concede seconds later. It was a hammer blow, sort of a double whammy with the injury and then the goal. And we never recovered. I don't want to make the excuse of injuries is behind everything, but I think you just look at the number that we have with the quality of players that we're missing. I'm not sure there's many Premier League teams that could cope with that. The trouble is it's difficult for me to give good news and say, well, we're going to get a load back in a couple of days, because I'm not sure that's going to happen. But we have to find a way. It's probably the biggest challenge we've ever faced since we've come into the Premier League, and that's saying something after what we had thrown at us in our first season. But I think this is going to be the biggest challenge.
I really feel for him, because these days you can lose against us, obviously that can happen, but losing then Ake and Wilson in the same game is of course the major blow on a day like this. So on the other side we had then we scored wonderful goals, we had more chances, did really well, were really uncomfortable to play, and from the 3-0 on we controlled the game absolutely, so nothing really happened anymore. The players didn't like it too much. You had to be really loud in these moments. I didn't want to see any unnecessary risk, because you lose a ball is not a problem in football, but it's not a time where you have to chase constantly players who run for a counter-attack. I didn't want that, so that's then, how I said, maybe not most exciting, but necessary. So yeah, it was a absolute super performance, super individual performances, and the team performance was just really, really mature and professional, and that's what we needed today. I forgot actually how it feels, to be honest. It's great. We should have that more often, but it's the boys, that was the most used word in the dressing room when I came in. It was clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet. Obviously everybody was desperate for that. Now we have it, so let's have it more often. The next game where a clean sheet would be really useful is already around the corner against Salzburg at the weekend, at Tuesday. So yeah, feels good.
Just ticking over while all these other competitions are going on.
Look, you.
Not mine. It's not mine.
It's mine.
I like it. Princess Leslie Lou. Sorry, I wouldn't have said that, but it's never heard the name. Congratulations. My lord. Yeah.
Important performance, result, goals, happiness with the fans, happiness in the team, young boys coming from the bench, the debut of a 17-year-old kid, the clean sheet. I'm really, really happy. A difficult opponent, always difficult. The result, I think the result is because we were too good, but they are really a difficult side. A very good referee, Kevin Friend. I think in best moment of his career, very stable, very confident, great decisions, advantage in the fourth goal of Kane, amazing advantage. So I think everything was really good. And the boys, tomorrow, the first day off for a long, long time. And I think is the perfect match for them to enjoy and to have their day off tomorrow. Even before these goals, my son calls him Ronaldo Nazario, and today he was Ronaldo Nazario because the only thing that came to my mind is a goal where I had the honor to be seated next to Sir Bobby Robson. Was Compostela, Barcelona, 1996, and Ronaldo Nazario got the ball behind midfield line and scored a very similar goal to Sonny. It's the only thing that comes into my mind. Amazing goal. I've coached Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Chelsea. I cannot say that. I can say that I love the squad in terms of the players they are and in terms of the human beings they are. I can say that I had that feeling before I come, and now I developed that feeling. I like them very, very much.
I like my team, how they play. We concede a little bit more than, not usual, but the last years against United, we concede a little bit counter-attack. We knew it with the pace they have, with James, with Martial, with Rashford. Because sometimes it's not possible to control it, because when you lose the balls, when we cannot lose, sometimes it's difficult to control, but in general we did what we like. So we arrived in the final third many times. Unfortunately, we cannot finishing a little bit more, but I like to watch my team. I know nobody's agree, but I like it. Yeah, sometimes you don't win and the other are better and you lose. So sometimes happen. So the normal is not sometimes win all the leagues and sometimes you lose. So and important is don't give up and continue and see or try to do what we are as a team. And in all the games we play in this season, we play the way I want my team play, and after that, the circumstances, the counter-attack, the final third, or when we struggle in some departments, okay, it's part of the process. Maybe next season will be better. I think I support the statement the club has done, so hopefully we're going to solve and hopefully avoid it again and don't happen again. And I'm pretty sure the club and the policeman or whatever are going to take the right decision to don't happen again. Of course, it's a battle to fight every day and every day. So unfortunately happen in many places and hopefully it cannot happen again.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.